Alright, I just sat down at the 9-seater table. It's a 100 big blind buy-in, and I don't usually play 9-handed tables. I play 6-handed tables, so we'll see what happens. And games and stars go kind of slow, especially 9-handed. 6-handed go a lot faster, and I like playing it on full tilt. I'm sorry, poker tracker. I like playing it on full tilt because it goes a lot faster, and I can play several tables at the same time. As a matter of fact, I have another table opened up on the left side that you guys don't see. That there's not a lot of people sit down there quite yet, but this should be a good game. I'm just waiting for some more people to sit down, and we'll see what happens. But normally you see I got my tracker running. Tracker gives me statistics on all the players. First one is a VPIP, voluntarily put money in a pot. Second is a pre-flop race and aggression factor. Then we're looking at the continuation. Then fold to continuation. This is the percentage how often the person 3-bets. This is how often they fold or attempt to steal. This one is fold to big blind steal, and this is how many hands they play. Anyway, we got 9-7 suited. I like playing those cards. I like playing 2-gappers because you can make a lot of combinations of those, and I don't usually limp. I raise 3 times or 4 times the big blind, and especially I like to play in position. I do not like to play out of position. Flop 2 pair worked out pretty good for us. We don't see any kind of major draws going on, other than this guy's betting out, and he's betting 75 cents into $2.24 pot. I think our 2 pair is good. I can't really put him on the higher 2 pair, but I think he's not comfortable with his king. So one way to find out is we're going to 3-bet him. We don't have any kind of flush draw, or we have a full house draw. And right now I'm hoping that he does not have 2 pair. This is really gonna suck if he does. Or a hand like Queen Jack or Queen 10. Queen 10, he probably wouldn't re-raise me with Queen 10. I'm just gonna flat it. I'm gonna see what happens. The worst card in the deck peels off. I'm gonna have to look him up. Yeah, you got pocket nines, of course. That's Poker Stars for you. Oh well, next game. I lost $8 in there. But what I would have done if I was him, out of the big blind, I would not just call. I would 3-bet him. And again, just like I said before, I'll be making a lot of plays. I'll be making a lot of plays in position. This is kind of iffy, especially I just lost the pot, and the guy is re-raising me, and he's short stacked. I don't have a lot of information on him. I'm just gonna flat him and see if I can connect somehow. No, I didn't connect, so I'm just gonna give it up. I'm sure he's got a big pair. But that's how it goes sometimes. I'm just part of the game. You gotta let somebody win. And especially, because when poker starts, they're kind of crappy about the suckouts. I was playing yesterday and I had set over set 8 times, and of course I hit the bottom set every time. Joker stars. What are you gonna do? But in the meantime, from very beginning, what I usually do, I don't play a lot of hands, but for sake of video, I would play a little bit more hands than usual. I fold quite a bit, and I watch how people play, and I take notes. I try to pay attention whether they flat with the pocket pair, or the raise with pocket pair, or if they're playing out of position, or they're making a lot of calls. For example, if you've been playing poker for a while, especially online, you know that it's not a good thing to just flat call. It's always better to raise. Whenever you're raising, you're eliminating junk hands, and playing 9-handed and such low stakes, you will see a lot of guys that would be calling, and a lot of guys would be hoping to hit sets, or hoping to hit their somethings, their 2 pairs. They want to see the flop. But it's always good to raise. It just gives you that much more opportunities. Ace Jack early. This is iffy. I almost want to fold this hand because I don't have any information on the other guys. But I'm gonna raise anyway, and I'm gonna raise 4x big blind, mainly because I'm playing out of position. Some guys like to play in position. Some guys like to play out of position. Some guys don't, and I'm one of those guys who don't like to play out of position. But here, if I don't hit my ace or my jack, or any kind of draw, I'm gonna have to pick that up. You get an ace. There's a draw. It's a pretty wet board. There's a possibility of a set, possibility of a flush draw, so I'm gonna have to fire it. Take that down. This guy looks like a donkey. He calls a lot of hands. He's already at 63%. He put money in the pot 10 out of 16 times. That's usually a sign of a donkey, and I'm going to mark him off as a green. Green means he's a player to play against. Now the guys that you see with VPs like 8 or under 10, those are pretty solid players, and it's hard to put them on. Well, actually, it's easy to put them on the hand. Because they're playing more premium cards, and if you guys have Poker Stove